The Lost Letter. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and ancient oaks, there lived a young girl named Lily. Her radiant smile and golden heart made her a beacon of light in the village. Beside her was Ben, a boy with an adventurous soul and eyes that seemed to hold the mysteries of the universe. Their bond went beyond friendship. It was a budding love, tender and pure. One summer evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in a tapestry of orange and pink, Ben took Lily's hand. His eyes, deep and earnest, met her. "When we grow up, I'll never leave you," he promised, his voice trembling with emotion. Lily's heart swelled with a mixture of joy and a tinge of sadness. She smiled, her eyes glistening with unshed tears, and whispered, "I promise too." But life with its unpredictable currents had other plans. Ben's father received a job offer in a distant, bustling city, and the family had to move away. On the day of their departure, the village seemed to hold its breath. Lily and Ben stood on the cobblestone road, their hands tightly clasped, as if letting go would mean losing each other forever. "I'll write to you every week," Ben vowed, his voice breaking. Lily nodded, and clutching a small blue envelope he had given her, containing a letter filled with his dreams and hopes for their future. The letters true to his word. Ben wrote to Lily every week. Each letter was a lifeline, a bridge connecting their hearts across the miles. He wrote about his new school, the friends he made, and the adventures he had, always ending with how much he missed her. Lily treasured each letter, reading them until the paper grew thin from her touch. She replied diligently, sharing her own stories, her triumphs, and her struggles. But one fateful week, the letters stopped coming. Lily waited anxiously for the mailman every day, her heart pounding with anticipation, but there were no letters from Ben. Weeks turned into months, and Lily's worry deepened into despair. She wrote to Ben, pouring her fears and longing into each word, but there was no response. The silence was deafening, and Lily's heart ached with the loss of their connection. Years passed, and though life moved on, Lily never stopped thinking about Ben. She kept all his letters in a small wooden box under her bed, a treasure trove of memories. One rainy afternoon, as thunder rumbled in the distance, Lily decided to clean the attic. Among the dusty relics and forgotten trinkets, she found an old weathered suitcase. Inside, she discovered a bundle of letters tied with a blue ribbon, all addressed to her. Tears streamed down Lily's face as she realized what had happened. The letters had been lost, hidden away in the attic by mistake. With trembling hands, she opened the first one and began to read. Ben's words leaped off the page, filled with his loneliness, his struggles, and his enduring love for her. In the last letter, he wrote, "Lily, if you ever get this, please know that I never stopped loving you. I hope one day we can be together again." Determined to find Ben, Lily embarked on a journey to the city where he had moved. The city was vast and unfamiliar, but Lily's heart was a compass, guiding her through the maze of streets and faces. After weeks of searching, she finally found him living in a small, dimly lit apartment. Ben had changed. His once bright eyes were now shadowed with sorrow, and his vibrant spirit seemed dimmed by the weight of time and distance. When Ben opened the door and saw Lily standing there, his eyes filled with tears. "Lily," he whispered, his voice choked with emotion, "I thought I had lost you forever." They embraced, their tears mingling as they held on to each other, afraid to let go. For a moment, all the years of pain and separation melted away, and they were just Lily and Ben again, two lovers reunited at last. Rekindling their love was not easy. They spent hours talking, sharing their lives and the years they had missed. Ben spoke of his loneliness, his battles with depression, and his longing for the simplicity and joy of their childhood. Lily shared her own struggles, the sleepless nights spent worrying about him, and the emptiness she felt without his letters. They decided to make up for lost time, to cherish every moment they had together. They revisited old memories and created new ones, exploring the city and finding solace in each other's company. But the years of separation had left deep scars, and healing took time and patience. One evening, as the sun set over the city, casting a golden glow on the world, Lily and Ben sat on a park bench, holding hands. "I wish we could go back," Lily said softly, her voice tinged with sadness. Ben squeezed her hand, his eyes reflecting the same longing. "We can't change the past, but we can make the most of the time we have now," he replied. Their story is a poignant reminder of the power of love and the pain of lost connections. Despite the sadness and the years apart, their bond remained unbroken. Their reunion was bittersweet, filled with both joy and sorrow, but it showed that true love can withstand even the longest separations. Lily and Ben's journey was a testament to the enduring power of love. Though life had thrown them apart, their hearts had always remained connected. Their story is a beacon of hope for anyone who has ever lost a loved one, a reminder that sometimes, love finds its way back, even after years of silence and separation. As they sat together, watching the sun dip below the horizon, they knew that they had found their way back to each other, and that was all that mattered.